Good evening. What's going on YouTube? Thanks again for stopping by the DFS Quarry channel. This is the First Take Show hosted by at JoeMiner31 and at JSMiner87 on Twitter. Be rocking it solo tonight. I am Joe. So before we get started, I'd like to please run through, likes, subscribe, share to the video. Don't forget to turn on that bell notification icon so you know when we post a new video or we get the off chance to go live. I'd like to first begin by saying I apologize for yesterday's video. It was absolutely horrible. My fault totally. Hope to do better. Let's move along. Before we get started into the slate, if you guys are looking for an optimizer, great way to centralize your research into one decent location, check out draftdashboard.com. All four major sites, one monthly price, NFL, NBA, MLB, NHL. Obviously, I'm recording this while the opening night slate's still going on. But as you see here, man, they give an NHL cheat sheet. You can just hop in there, man. They give you guys to look at. Guys are on. It has a lineup optimizer. You can build up to 150 lineups. Position by position optimizer. Allow you to go ahead. You can click on this icon here. Allows you to watch the player. It'll also, when you go to build lineups, try to put them guys in first. All your watch players. So, like I said, click on that link in the description below. Go over, check out draftdashboard.com. All right, guys, let's dive into it here. We're looking at a 10-game slate. On Thursday, January 14th, 2021. 10-game slate. A lot of plays here. A lot of people we don't know. A lot of stuff we don't know yet about the way these lineups are going to stack up and the way they're going to work out for us. But we're going to go ahead and talk about it. All right? We're going to go, again, position by position here. We'll start with the centers. We'll break them up into 3 tiers. We'll go a top tier, we'll go a mid-range, and then we'll go a bottom tier, or dumpster diving, so to speak. Run through the centers that way, the wingers that way, defensemen that way. I'll give you I'm only really so far first look here, probably looking at around 3 goalies, and then I'm gonna give you my first dig top stacks that I'm looking at. Not saying necessarily that's where I'm going to end up, but I'll give you 3 stacks that I think should be in play for the 10-game slate here, and we'll build a quick lineup there at the end as well. So let's dive into it. Top tier centerman, obviously, without anything being said, we know McDavid up there at the top. I like him a lot. I do like Draisaitl at 8.2K. Jack Eichel going to be on a line with Taylor Hall. They're massive off-season acquisition, so I'm kind of anxious to see how that plays out. We know Taylor Hall has been begging for a line mate there for a couple years. I'd like to see him stay in Buffalo, so hopefully these two guys work out together. So I do like Eichel here. I think that's a good price at 7.8K. I also like Sebastian Aho here in the top tier, going up against Detroit. Obviously, I think he's in a great spot. 7.1K. What else can I say? It's good value. 7.1K, and Carolina going up against possibly the worst team in the NHL of Detroit. Aho's in a good place, and again tomorrow night, top tier. I'm gonna like Pettersson again. Like I said, I'm recording this before the Vancouver game even gets started here tonight on Wednesday, so we'll see how he does tonight, but probably going to look at Pettersson there in the top tier. Dropping down to the middle tier here. What can I say? Evgeny Kuznetsov with Washington. I think that's a pretty decent value at 6.2K. should be centering up that second line, so don't mind him. Uh, Moving on down. One here I don't think many people are going to be on, but I do like this. Ryan Strom, I like this whole line here, line 2. He should be paired up with Kako and Panarin. So I do like Ryan Strom. I think he's great value at 5.5K. Um, I I look for him to have a good season this year. Shoots, puck, 3 shots on goal, whatever. Close to it on an average anyway. But being with Panarin and Kako, I think these guys on this line here of New York going up against the Islanders. I know the Islanders are a good defensive team, but this is the New York City rivalry, so I like Strom here. I'm also gonna like Panarin, but we'll get into that here a little later. Moving on down at 4.9K, Paul Stastny with Winnipeg. He got moved out of Vegas over to Winnipeg. He should be on the second line with Patrick Laine, which I think I'm going to end up liking that as well. So Stastny 4.9K, I think that's good value. Moving on down, Boston line 2, Krejci 4.6K. I don't mind him at all either. The bottom tier stacks here, bottom tier centerman, Matt Duchene. I really like this at 4.4K. I think that's really good value. Always potential for the shots on goal bonus. Does block some shots, not a whole lot, but just under, about 0.7 shots a game there over the last 10. He's blocking. Duchene, second line, centerman, decent price at 4.4K. About all I can say about it. Moving on down, if you guys remember, last year Lars Eller started to turn it on big time. He's still going to be centering that second line, or the third line rather. Probably going to be with Panic and I'm seeing a couple different things. Sheary, Sprong. I'm not sure exactly who he's going to be with, but I love Lars Eller at this price, 3.9K. He's a great third line centerman. I like where he's at here. Going up against Buffalo, Buffalo doesn't have a lot of depth, so I'm gonna like Lars Eller here tomorrow. On down 3.7K, Chandler Stevenson. I see him projected. According to Daily Faceoff, he's centering that top line with Stone and Pacioretty. That's it. That's all I got to say about him. 3.7K centerman between those two guys. I like it a lot, actually. So give me a little bit of Chandler Stevenson. Last one I got here for you, 3.2K. Maybe I regret this. Maybe I don't. Max Domi, Columbus. 3.2K. I what can I say? It's Max Domi. May or may not. Kind of more like a tournament flyer than anything. But at 3.2K, what can you argue about the price? Moving over to wingers. Start out here at the top tier again. I got a ton of wingers. I'm interested in tomorrow. Obviously, I'm gonna have to knock that down. So we'll run through them quick. I'm not gonna bring everybody up or talk heavy, but starting right there at the top, 8.5K, Alex Ovechkin. It's Alex Ovechkin. This cat can score 3 goals at any given time. You know what I mean? Pretty much out there on every power play minute. So I like Alex Ovechkin. On down, 7.8K, Artemi Panarin, the bread man. I touched on him when I spoke about Ryan Strom. I like that line too of Strom, Panarin, and Kako. 7.8K for Strom, or for Panarin rather. It's a great price. Down again, Nugent Hopkins on that line with Connor McDavid. That's, can't say much more about it than that. Max Pacioretty, we talked about him on that top line with Stevenson and Mark Stone. I like Pacioretty. And to round out that top tier, Svechnikov down at Carolina. I do like him as well. Take a look at that mid-tier. We'll start off right here at 6.2K Taylor Hall. Be skating alongside Jack Eichel. He's 6.2K. Skating alongside Jack Eichel. Taylor Hall is a once removed MVP of the league. I mean, come on now. 6.2K, it's a great price. Keep it simple, stupid. Teuvo Teravainen for Carolina. 6.1 is a little more than I'd like to pay for him, but I'll mention him. He's in play. I do like Aho, so being paired up with Aho, I don't mind that at all. Johnny Gaudreau for Calgary. I like Monahan. Gaudreau and Monahan's going to be together. Those two guys got to have a bounce back year if Calgary's going to turn it around. So it's all on them two, and I don't see any way to get off of it. Mark Stone, 6K. Skating alongside Pacioretty, cheap centerman, and Stevenson. Simple stack. Vegas is in a good spot playing Anaheim here at home. Give me some Mark Stone, Max Pacioretty, and Chandler Stevenson. TJ Oshie skating up there on that top line from what I've seen with Ovechkin. Give me that. TJ Oshie he's an up and coming star, probably one of the cornerstones to Washington's future, to be honest. So I like Oshie here. Matt Tkachuk, Calgary, he's another one. Got to have a good year from him. He'll probably be on the line with Lindholm and Dubé. That's relatively inexpensive line. Should be able to get that for just under 15K, right around 15K for that line in Calgary. Going up against Winnipeg, I don't mind that at all. I know it's Hellebuck, but I like Calgary a lot here. Patrick Laine, like I said, being paired up with Paul Stastny. Stastny can definitely put Laine in some good situations. So I'm going to like Laine here, 5.6K. He's going to shoot. Give me some Laine. Moving down, 5K, Jakub Vrana. In Washington, I do like him. He should be skating alongside Kuznetsov. So 5K for Jakub Vrana. He's going to shoot the puck as well. I don't mind him at all. We got Jake DeBrusk at 4.7K. Missing Pasta up there in Boston right now. Jake DeBrusk is going to have to step up. He's going to have to play a bigger role. He's going to have to take some more shots. Power play, everything, all the way around. So 4.7K, I'm willing to take a chance on that. Last game, he put out 4 shots, so I played 25 minutes. I like Jake DeBrusk. Moving into that bottom tier. This is insane, in my opinion. At 4.4K, Cam Atkinson, Columbus going up against Nashville. Real quick, let me just pull up his line mates. But, I mean, that's pretty much the only thing I can really say is at that price tag, 4.4K for Cam Atkinson is insane. He's going to shoot the puck. He's on line 2 with Nick Foligno and centered up by Max Domi. So, I mean, 4.4K Cam Atkinson. I think we can get some value there. So, move on down. 3.7K. Niederreiter, Carolina. Should be skating on that top line. alongside Monahan, um, and Teravainen, right? So Niederreiter, it's 3.7K. It's really just value, guys. Um, I mean, he's not the best play, obviously, but skating alongside those guys, he's could walk into a goal, walk into an assist. It's cheap price. It's just price. Everything down here at the bottom for me really is price. Again, first look, so it's price. Capo Caco, man, this is the line. Ryan Strom or Timmy Panarin and Capo Caco at 3.6K. That's all I'm going to say. I'll let it there. Dylan Dubé at 2.9K. What a price tag skating with Kachuk and Lindholm. Um, this is great. 2.9K. Second line winger with Matt Kachuk and Elias Lindholm. I love the value. I mean, he is such a salary relief at 2.9K. Give me some Dylan Dubé. Last, finally, this goes along with my Lars Eller love, Richard Panik, 2.7K. I understand they are a third line. It's a big slate. Probably won't have to drop down to the third line, but I do like Eller. So he's going to get some ice time alongside Eller. Give me a little bit of Richard Panik, salary relief, 2.7K. I don't mind that at all. Jump over to the defense. Defense for me is a little weird at first glance. I'm definitely going to have to look into it a lot more. It's just weird. And the bottom tier right now, the cheap guys, I just don't know yet. Like, I don't know. At the top, I mean, obviously, 7.7K is a high price tag for Brent Burns, but for a defenseman, that we know is going to be on the ice a lot. I mean, look at this. He averaged last year 25.2 minutes ice time. It's 7.7K. He's going to play the power play. It's Brent Burns. That's it. One of the top offensive defensemen in the NHL. Dougie Hamilton back in Carolina. This cat's amazing. I'll play a lot of him. 23 minutes ice time. He's on a power play. He'll shoot the puck. He'll block shots. He's a great defenseman. 7K. And so if you don't want to go all the way up to Burns, but you do want one of these top tier guys. I do like Hamilton. Now I'm gonna move one down. These other guys, I'm not sure how it's gonna work out. I mean, you want to play Carlson, go ahead. Yossi, go ahead. Theodore, go ahead. I'm not on Mark Giordano at all. You'll see why a little later. Alex Pietrangelo, I just don't know what he's going to do in Vegas yet. Obviously, he's going to be top pair defenseman. Go ahead. Not sure I'm going to go there. I mean, these other guys, Alexander Edler, D'Angelo, Trouba, Pulak, Lindholm, Doughty, Ellis. I mean, they could all be good guys. I'm dropping all the way down, though, after Hamilton to Pionk. I'm a fan. Call me a homer, whatever. Obviously, I'm a Pittsburgh Pens fan, but I really like Neil Pionk. He blocks shots. He's always a threat for that block shot bonus. He's 5.1K. He'll shoot the puck. He has the ability to score. And at 5.1K for Neil Pionk, I think that's a fair price tag. We'll drop down to the next tier, 4.8K. Zach Rowinski. He gets power play time. He skates, he's one of the top two defensemen alongside Jones there. So he's great, 4.8K. This guy's Erik Carlson. I know he was bad last year, but look, he still played, man. 24 minutes of ice time. He obviously shoots the puck. He gets power play time. He'll block shots. Look for Carlson to have a bounce back here. And at 4.8K, we're not going to get him any cheaper. So jump on it now. I think it's crazy not to. Give me some Erik Carlson, 4.8K. Definitely going to play him. Obviously, Quinn Hughes, 4.8K. Vancouver, power play time. Skates all the time. I like Quinn Hughes a lot. Adam Fox, New York. Rangers. I do like the Rangers tomorrow, if you see the pattern. He averaged 18.6, but a lot of this is because at the beginning of the year we just wasn't skating a lot. But you see the last game, 22 minutes. The last 10 games, 20.3 minutes of ice time. He blocks shots, always a threat for that block shot bonus as well. He'll put the puck on net. Good value, 4.7K. I like Adam Fox. Last one, that mid-tier for me. We'll drop down. We're going to go down to 3.7K. 3.7K, we got, if I can find it, Chris Tanev. He got moved out of Vancouver over to Calgary. He blocks shots. He is a defensive defenseman. He'll put the puck on net a little bit, but more or less, man, you're going. This is not solely, but you're really looking for those block shots and the block shot bonus. And at 3.7K, he's good value. You need some salary relief and you want to pay down at defenseman. We don't know what kind of ice time he gets. 20 minutes last year for Vancouver, but Vancouver maybe necessarily didn't have. Well, they probably did. They had a good defensive team, somewhat, but whatever. I just think it's good value. I like Chris Tanev. Finally, we'll move on down. 3.3K. And also the reason I don't like Mark Giordano. Rasmus Andersson. He is the defensive future of Calgary. On the power play, 3.3K. He's going to be skating on that power play with some incredible skaters in Johnny Gaudreau, Sean Monahan, Matt Tkachuk, Lindholm. I like Anderson a lot, and I love that price tag at 3.3K. And he's, like I said, the reason I'm not on Giordano. All right, let's talk about some stacks here. I'll give you 3 stacks that I kind of, first glance, that I like here. First stack I'm going to give you, Calgary. It's the stack of Sean Monahan, Johnny Gaudreau, and for that power play exposure, Rasmus Andersson. And at that price tag, 3.3K, I think it's enough salary relief, even with these guys. I mean, that's not bad price at all. You're still left with 58.16 left. I really like that. So there's one of my stacks for you. And also, I didn't even give you any goalies. Let me jump back over. I'll give you my goalies quick. Only 3 of them. I like the win potential here for Robin Lehner. So wouldn't mind him getting the win there. I'm definitely leaning towards Vegas winning that game. So Robin Lehner, I know he's expensive, 8.5K, but I like that win. Pete Mrazek, again, for the win in Detroit. Carolina should win handily in Detroit, so I do like Pete Mrazek at 8.4K. And I guess, for my value, it'll also go along with my stack, 7.9K. I like, I believe it's Igor Shesterkin. He'll be a rookie this year. He played a little bit last year, but, this kid's good. He's obviously the future. He's the reason that the King is no longer there. So, man, Igor Shesterkin, 7.9K. What can I say? I like him. I'm probably going to play a lot of Igor, I think. So again, back over to my top stacks. Sorry I screwed that up for you guys. Again, it was Monahan, Gaudreau, Rasmus Andersson, Calgary. Good value stack there. My next stack, you guys probably already figured this one out. I'll pull them up. I like Ryan Strom. I like Artemi Panarin. at 7.8K. Capo Caco, 3.6K. I mean, let you 55-16 left just for shits and giggles. See what it gives us here if we throw Shesterkin in at 7.9K. That'll allow us we're still above 5K for the remainder of the lineup there. You can easily get that done. Man, I really like this New York team. The Rangers tomorrow against the Islanders. Definitely going to be on them. Last stack I'm going to give you. Kind of not really anything of a shock to anyone. Vegas Golden Knights. Chandler Stevenson, 3.7K. Max Pacioretty, 6.9K. And, not to let out, not last but not least, but their new captain, Mark Stone. I like them guys. You know, that line's a good line. They really got two #1 lines there in Vegas. I like that. We throw in our goalie with our stack and Robin Lehner, just under 5K for the remainder of your lineup. I don't mind that at all. I really like that. Shouldn't have any problem filling out a lineup after that stack there. So, let's dive into it. We'll build a quick lineup here. See how we want to play this out. And honestly, I want to start right there with that Rangers game. I really like that. I know it's an early game, but I'm on this line 2. So let me just plug this line 2 in. We'll do that. I'm going to put in Shesterkin as my goalie, 7.9K. So we're sitting there with this lineup just above 5K. So, see if I can't throw in that other stack with it. See what that gives us. We'll go Monahan. We want Johnny Gaudreau. And we also want Rasmus Anderson. Great salary relief there. 3.3K. Love that price tag. It's a great price tag. We're still at 5K. Yeah. We got a utility and a defenseman. 5K. I mean, even if we go right at 5K, because obviously we got value wingers and centermen all over the place. Quinn Hughes at 4.8K. Let's do that. See what that does for us here. Erik Carlson, 4.8K. Erik Carlson, 4.8K. That is an amazing price tag. Guys, it gives you 5,300 left for the utility spot here. Looking in there, 5,300. Go Jakub Vrana. You can go defenseman if you want. Ryan Ellis. Phil the Thrill Kessel. Not sure I'd do that. Go Backstrom, playing alongside Ovechkin. Tom Wilson's there as well. I mean, there's really a lot you can do. Seth Jones, defenseman. You know he's going to get ice time, right? I mean, not a lot of people will throw a defenseman in there, but look at this. He shoots 4 shots on goal. I mean, average 2.5 shots on goal last 10 games last year. 26 minutes ice time he really played in the playoffs last year, to play in the round robin. So yeah, I wouldn't mind doing anything like that. But nonetheless, there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget, please like, share, subscribe. Click on that link in the description. Check out draftdashboard.com. Like I said, 4 sports, all one price. Can't beat it. We do have a Discord channel. I post the link on the DFS Quarry Twitter account, so at DFS Quarry on Twitter. Join the Discord, come in, talk strategy with us. We also have a Viewers League. If you're interested in that, I post a link on Twitter as well for that. You don't have Twitter, comment to me in the comment section below. Give me your DraftKings username, and I can send you an invite for the DFS Quarry Viewer League. So with that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, good luck tomorrow. Good luck the rest of the night. I'm going to go watch some hockey myself. And that's it. Good luck. See you tomorrow.